Thank you, Congressman. Just speaking as one father to another, now you have 3 grown sons. And mine are not that grown yet, but one's in college and another one will be going to college next fall. So I understand that Representative Ryan put together a budget and you voted for it, which takes $115 billion away from education, things like Pell Grants, and we can use all the help we can to get kids through school. So is there a way that you can work to help things like that?
Well, yes, and we need to deal with them in each successive appropriations year. When we look at how we're going to get this massive deficit down in line, part of the education needs to be that we need to educate our legislators and our families, and so that our children also to balance our checkbook. If we can't balance ours, then the education isn't going to do them a lot of good. And if we start exempting components of our budget because they have merit, and that does have merit, if we start exempting it, then what we end up with is another bloated budget. So looking at that, that's a 10-year proposal, and I don't know, that number is not a number that I have heard before. I don't challenge it, I just say it's not a number that I've heard before. But if it is the right number, then you divide that by 10, and that's the annual amount, and then divide that per pupil. I think it changes also the categories so the most needy pupils do get the Pell Grant. And there's probably a little more means testing on the parents that's part of that. But I'm convinced that it's a thought-out proposal. We have to deal with the details of that each year as the authorizations come forward. I've been supportive of Pell Grants, and I like higher education. I like K through 12. My wife spent 2 generations teaching kindergartners, and it's a big part of the whole package of what we need. We need youth that get a great opportunity at education, that come from good families if we can, and good neighborhoods and good churches and good schools. And so it's all part of the package, but let's get to balance.